Hello everyone, welcome to the mad cow disease raw gameplay footage. The way this is going to work is we will just make it in series because it's going to take 10 hours, so we will just make it in like 1 or 2 hours 2 hours videos, yeah. I am actually going to be playing on another account because I'm actually going to be sharing it with Coruptible because I don't want to do it alone. Instead, he will be recording his own stuff when he's just doing it and sending me the videos. We are getting the saves via the Steam Cloud, which is very nice. And yeah, I will just do the beginning, maybe just save and load a few days, and I will just be done for now because I'm just going to introduce you to the series, and I'm kind of tired after like 7 hours of lectures, so yeah, I won't be playing for too much. Also, I recommend getting a macro. I have one in the background, you will see. The gene setup you're gonna use is ATP boost, Darwinist, suppression, urbophile, symptostasis. Obviously mega brutal, and let's just keep restarting until we get a good start. And that's bad because we only got 1 DNA from the bubble and 0 from infections. That's how it works. You just keep restarting. Alright, I have to do it manually because the macro is for reloading the game and I have no saves, so let's just skip on the... I got 2 from infection. And I got 1 now. Okay, so I am at day 2 and I got 3 DNA from infection. How many from bubble? 1. I think I may need to restart because the pod DNA stays the same, but the bubble can be changed. Basically what you want is like maybe 2 DNA from bubble and like at least 2 DNA from infections at day 2. You just want 2 from bubble. I got 1 right now, and let's get the bubble. Okay, I didn't get it now, and 1 from bubble, so I will restart. I didn't get any DNA from... yeah, okay, that's just bad. You will spend like a few minutes doing it until you get a decent start. I didn't get any DNA passive and only 1 from bubble. So yeah, that's how it's gonna go. Like you could even access probably like 1 DNA from infections at day 2 and 2 from bubble, so long as I got 2 from bubble but no from infections, so I'm gonna restart. Yeah, you just keep doing it until you get a decent start and then you make a save. Okay, I got 2 from infection and 1 from bubble, but it's... I have 11 DNA at day 1, but like still only 1 from bubble, which is pretty bad. I want 2. But this time I didn't get any DNA from infection pod, so I will have to restart again. I will just keep doing it until I get a decent start. I got 10 at day 1, but those 2 that I got were from the bubble. I'm not sure if I want it. Having DNA from the infection pot would be nice. Also, you can also pay attention to the infected number. It starts at 6, so even if you don't get any like DNA from the infection pot, but get 2 from the bubble and the infected number increases, you can probably just keep it, but mine didn't, so I will restart. I got 2 at day 1, but like still, that's not enough. I mean, it is enough, but I want an optimal start. Okay, that's actually just pretty bad. Okay, again, I get 10 at day 1 and 2 from bubble. If I got like 7 infected, then I would probably just take it. Nope. It is also possible to get free from the infection bubble. Like, I know it for sure, but it's very rare. And rarely happens with the infection DNA thingy, so yeah. I just get 1, so I will restart. I will stop talking because I'm tired. Okay, I got 7 infected. If this bubble gives me 2 DNA, I will keep it. Okay. I got 1 from passive. Let's see if I get the bubble. And I only get 1, so I will have to restart. I got 1 from the infection pot. Now let's hope I get a bubble. Okay, I get it at day 10, which sucks. It gives me 2, but still. That's if I got an infection DNA, then that would be nice, but I didn't. Honestly, I may just keep 11 DNA at day 2, that would be fine. Because like, it doesn't have to be this optimized, but I want like a fast start. Okay, I got 1 now at day... I got 1 from the infection pot. Can I get the bubble soon? No, I can't. And I get only 1. Yeah, that's basically how you do it. It's terrible and painful. I will have to add timestamps. One of that was from infection and 1 from bubble, but you need 2 from bubble. I mean, you don't, but like, again, it would be nice to have 2. Okay, we get the DNA from infection and we get the red bubble at day 1. It gives me 1. Okay, game. Okay, I see how it is. Finally, okay, we get 11 DNA at day 1. That's MCD. Okay, let's save the game. We didn't get a DNA from the infection pot now because that's what we will be doing, so I'm going to actually press my macro key to reload that save. Okay, now we got the DNA at day 2. You see I have 12 because I just got the DNA from the infection pot. I'm pretty sure we can get like, I think it was 19 or 20 DNA from the infection pot. Since we got 2 from the red bubble, we started at 10 plus 1 from the infection pot, so that will be like 30 total from the infection pot, assuming we just ignore the orange bubbles. Since I got DNA now, I will just save the game, and that's what you will be doing, just collecting the DNA from the infection pot. I didn't get it, so I will just keep reloading until I do. That's what you are going to do for the next 20 days. As you can see, the macro is doing its job properly. I really wouldn't be able to do it without the macro anymore. I did it for the like first 3 times with the macro, but I mean without the macro, and it was terrible. Like my hands would actually hurt. With a macro you just press one button and it's so fast. If your PC isn't laggy, like I would highly recommend getting a macro. There's no reason not to. And I got the DNA after the 1 day passed, so I will just save the game. Also, as you can see, I went to triple speed because I am pretty good at saving after like tens, maybe hundreds of thousands of reloads, because that's how much I did in my life. I wasted so many hours on this. And yeah, you can do it with single speed or double speed. Just make sure you only skip 1 day. It's all up to lag and skill. I am pretty fast at it because I'm used to doing it. I know it's sad, so I will just be doing it at triple speed, but you can just do this and just wait and let the 1 day pass. And yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, we get another DNA. That's nice. Also, yeah, let me just check the guide real quick because I forgot what to do. The last time I did MCD was like a year ago, so let me just check the build. I'm gonna be using my former world record build, except I am using suppression this time instead of native biome. So first we need poultry and then rabbit, okay. Although I believe this guide is dumb because it's not efficient, but like, I mean, this build is dumb because I can see clear mistakes that I did, but it is still way better than what you need to get 3 stars, so it's fine because I'm too lazy to come up with another one that hasn't been tested yet. Plus this one you can already like see on paper, I mean on Discord. So yeah, let's get poultry. Now where was it? Alright, it was here. Next we get rabbit, which is 9 DNA. Okay, we get another DNA, so let's save the game. And we get another DNA. Also we get an infection, which is really nice. If you could save for both infections and DNA at the same time, it is more optimal and better. But like again, it's less likely to happen, and although I did do it in my former world record run, you do not need it. You do not need it at all. I didn't do it the first time I did MCD and I still 3-starred. You can just take the DNA first and then focus on infections. So that's what I would recommend if you are just going for 3 stars. But if you get lucky once in a while, just take it, obviously. Another DNA, which is nice. And another DNA. Okay, I'm so lucky. And we got our 9th DNA, so let's just get rabbit. Also, yeah, I got poultry when I had 14 DNA, which I should have got it sooner, but I completely forgot. If you get 10 DNA, you just immediately get it at day 1, obviously. But I didn't do it because I'm dumb. But yeah, now that we have rabbit and poultry, we are going to save the game. And next, I'm pretty sure that I will just be collecting the DNA, and then I will be getting all the frozen storage resiliences and other stuff like that, the hermetic storage resilience. This is our next goal. We need to get it to spread across land borders, across ships and planes. We got a DNA, so let's save. I probably should stop talking because, again, actually I'm gonna just drink some water. Give me a second. Okay, we get a DNA. And another. Also, yeah, make multiple saves so that even if one of them crashes, you don't get set back too much. Also, it's just safer to do it so that you don't accidentally over save something, so you don't lose progress. And we get some dude was messaging me on Discord to ask something about MCD. It's actually something I'm doing right now, so he will get the answer today if he watches this half an hour long video. Another DNA point, which is nice. Let's make a save. I'm gonna make a new one. I will probably keep doing them every like 10 days or 5, I don't know. Okay, I see that I got both DNA and infections, which is nice. When you have solidly infections, like getting an infection and DNA is nice because, well, it saves you some time. Or later it won't be nearly as noticeable because when you have more infected, you infect more. But like with 9, there is a chance you just don't infect anybody. But I did both. I both infected them and got DNA, which is good. I think I can get like 4 or 5 more DNA from the infected pot. Yeah. Another DNA and another infected, which is good. Another DNA, perfect. It's actually so fast. I don't remember it being so fast and not painful, which is both worrying and nice. Wait, did I oversave or no? Let me just make another save to check something real quick. It's day 18 because I don't remember if I went by 2 days or by 1. Okay, I went by 1, so let me just load it back and let's just oversave number 3 and delete number 4 because if you have too many saves, it's bad. Okay, this save should be at day 18 right now. Yep. Sometimes I just forget if I skipped a day or not, and when I'm worried if I want to, not go by 2 days, I just load the previous save to see where I am, but then I would lose the progress, so I just make a new save to keep the current progress just in case. Do you understand? Probably not, doesn't matter. Just don't be stupid. Like I usually am. Okay, I just got 2 infections and a DNA point, which is good. Let's make another save. Let's just save this one. Yeah. Just keep pushing. Yeah. It's day 19. I'm pretty sure I can get like 1 or 2 more DNA from the infection pot. I need 14 for this, so I think I will need to get 1 orange bubble. I will just show you how to get it later, probably. So if you have seen my previous video about the MCD tactics, you know how to get orange bubbles, but still I'm gonna do it now. Also about the infection pot, I'm afraid it may have been 19 actually rather than 20. So I'm stuck at 10, which is not enough for storage resilience, so I need 2 orange bubbles, which is really annoying. The reason you need it because, well, if you want to spread to other countries, you will need frozen storage, hermetic storage resilience, because otherwise it's just going to be slow and painful. So yeah. Okay, I'm pretty certain it actually was 19 from infection pot, so you can only get 19 in DNA from passively infecting people in the early game, like 2 from bubble and 8 from the ATP boost, so that's like 29 total. That cost me 9, that cost me 10, yeah, that's 29 total, exactly, you can only get 19. So I'm stuck at 10, and now I will need to get 2 orange bubbles to be able to afford hermetic storage resilience. I will probably just get some more infections before that, probably like 2 or 3 days. Also, you will need to get the Love Festival before you get detected, which will happen at like day 35, so you still have some time to do it. And after I do that, I will probably just leave it to Coruptible at like day 30, and he can do the next beat. So basically what I'm gonna be doing now is just saving for the infections rather than anything else, because there is nothing else to do other than orange bubbles, which are RNG, so yeah. Actually, I will do orange bubbles now because I may just experience that thing where they spawn and they don't even realize it, so you can only get 3 in the early game, so yeah. I will get the orange bubbles now. The way I do it is I just assume they spawn at day 15, and then I go another day. Since it hasn't popped, then it just hasn't spawned because it can only spawn delayed by 1 day. So that's how we do it. You just go by 2 days. If they don't spawn, then you know that it hasn't spawned on day 20 since I loaded on day 19. Yeah. As you can see, like, yeah, I will just try to explain it again. It's day 19. I will go by 1 day, and it's day 20. I am assuming the bubble spawns on day 20, so the latest that it can like appear is day 21. And if I skip to day 21 and it still hasn't appeared, then it means it hasn't spawned on day 20. That's how you do it. You just go even 1 day by. It doesn't matter that much if you want that DNA, because it's not a world record attempt. I'm just trying to do MCD. You don't need to be this like accurate with the loading. So yeah, I will just be doing that until I get enough DNA for storage resilience. Unless I were to, of course, get some nice number of infected, in which case I would actually just save the game. Also, one more thing, as it says in the guide, you want to increase your infection percentage by like maybe 20. I mean, your infected population by like 20%. Since I have 14 infected, 20% would be like 2.8, so let's say 3, so you can get 17. I got 17 previously. I spotted it, but I didn't like bother about it because it was after like 3 days, so it didn't matter. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get 17 on day 20, and then you just open a calculator or do the math in your head, and you just make sure you infect people. Actually, I've been doing it for 25 minutes already. Yeah, I will just get that infection boost by like 20% and probably end the video here and leave it to Coruptible. Because I want to play other games, because MCD is just boring. I have like almost 400 hours of mad cow disease. I don't want to increase that number too much. The thing you just saw was a completely random event that doesn't affect the game. They can sometimes mess up your you know, day skipping when you just press space twice, even though it pauses, so you just unpause the game. They are annoying to deal with, I guess. That's pretty much it. That's the way you would get like the Love Festival, which is like 1 in 400, just by a random event, completely random event, and you just keep reloading until you get enough infected from the Love Festival. You should see, like when you get an event, instead of closing the window, you just press X here, save the game, and save on the very same day so that you can manipulate the Love Festival. Other than that, I'm just gonna go back to reloading. I think 16 infected at day 20 will be fine, because I don't want to sit here anymore. I just want to go play Hypixel Skyblock. Okay, now that's one of the bad events. Like here, you would have an X here. The way you do it is, it's day 20. You would press, just assume it's the Love Festival. You would press X when this is still here. Save the game, make a new save, and then you would keep reloading that save to stay on the same day before the Love Festival actually changes anything. And you could just keep reloading it until you get as many infected from the Love Festival as you want. Okay, maybe orange bubbles can't spawn just yet, because I would have got one, and I have heard it spawned at like day 22 when I was reloading just now, so maybe they can spawn between like day 20 and day 30, so I'll just get 16 infected at day 20 and leave it to Coruptible. Oh, I loaded when I got the bubble. No, I'm so mad at myself. So yeah, okay, they can spawn, I'm just unlucky. And I'm a fucking moron. So yeah, that's how you do it. They can spawn delayed by up to 1 day. That's how you get orange bubbles. I'm so bummed. I am so stupid. That would have saved me like 10 minutes of just staying here and doing nothing. Okay, I got 16 infected at day 20, so I'm just going to save it. Just make a save. Just in case an orange bubble has spawned here, I will just do it. Okay, nothing happened. Which means we are at day 20, the situation is looking like day 20, 16 infected, 10 DNA. There can still be 3 orange bubbles to be collected, and Love Festival has yet to occur. And that's probably where I will just leave it. So yeah, Coruptible will probably be in the next video. He will be talking to you instead of me. And that would be it for this video. That's just a short introduction to how you do MCD. You just sit here and keep pressing the macro button to reload the game until you get a desired result. There's not much thinking into it. You just brute force it with like 10 hours of save and load, and that's how you get 3 stars on Mega Brutal in Mad Cow Disease. That's just it. No thinking, just straight up reloading. If you want to do it, then you should probably like ask some relative for help, and maybe they would convince you not to, because otherwise you are just a deranged psychopath like we all are. But in the end, that would be it for today. Goodbye.